Good morning, good morning, good morning,
Good morning
everyone.
and welcome.
Yes, I am so honored to be a part of this program this morning. And as you heard, Dr. Ashton said that I've been trying for about 3, 4 years just to tell my story because I have an amazing story to tell, and my story is more of a miracle. Okay, so it was about 2020, year 2020, when I started to have some terrible headaches and some weird feelings. These feelings were unbearable, and I thought I was gonna die. Believe me, everyone, I thought I was going
Mm.
to die. When those feelings would come upon me, it was some of the worst feelings that I have ever experienced in my entire life. So, of course, I'm going to be going to doctors upon doctors. I tried everything. I went to the best specialists. And, of course, they did their job of CT scans and MRIs. They found nothing. They checked for everything. They even went as far as checking to see if I was, going through menopause. And they kept searching, searching, searching. They kept doing all these, tests. Everything was normal to them. Everything was okay. So, of course, my husband has a friend, from our church. And his wife kept telling me about, talk to my husband, let your husband, talk to him. And so we did. And he told us about Dr. Ashton and the products, how great they were and stuff. And I'm like, I'm this type of person. I don't take any and anything in my body. I'll have them and I'll not take them. So of course, with my husband insisting and pushing, I called. I spoke to, the nurses. But I insisted to speak to this man named Dr. Ashton because, of course, I wasn't going to take what the nurses were telling me. I was recommended to him. So, of course, I wanted to speak to him. I wanted to hear him. So we spoke, and right away he said, as a matter of fact, he laughed and he said, I know exactly what to do here. And I'm like, huh? The doctors didn't tell me that. The doctors tried everything. So who is this man to be telling me, oh, I know exactly what to do here? He said, oh Lord. His exact words were, I have the right, medicine for you. So me and my husband talked about it, and I took his advice because the gentleman told me about all his medicines that were so good, especially one by the name of Big Boy. He said the
Hmm.
big boy was so good for him. He said, let my wife tell you about that one. So because the big boy did so good for him, he had his wife on the nanny. So of course I said, all right. So I decided to take their advice and Anthony's advice, my husband. So I said I really needed his help, and what would it do to me to get, help? So as I said, I called. Dr. Ashton prescribes some medicines. The nurses called me, and again, I must say they're so professional here. They would call me, they would explain what Dr. Ashton said. Then, listen, I have it in my head. All of what I'm telling you is in my head. Yes, I dropped down a few notes here, but with these products, I have them in my head. I can tell you of all the ones I've taken by name, the cleanse, everything. I'm saying brethren here. I'm a
Hmm.
believer. So
No, that's
and I
fine.
listened. So I ordered what he told me, and believe me, I had them for about 3 months sitting there. I called this company until I thought they were going to be sick of me. I called, I talked about this stuff. They explained to me. I think the nurses were sick of me. Dr. Ashton, at one point, I said, sir, please just understand. I'm going through. He was very patient with me. At times I'm like, this man can't be real. But, I kept calling. I asked every question you could think of in the book. And one day I said, you know what, God? I prayed about them. I put all of them down and I prayed. And I said, God, if these products are good and if you want me to take them, I'm a believer. I don't know about everyone else that's listening. But I said, God, if you want me to take these products, give me that okay. Give me that free will. And I remember I called him and I said, I'm going to take them, Dr. Ashton. And he said, it's about time. So, so he said to me, I guarantee you, Jackie, he used that word, and that's a big word for me. He said, if you take just 30 ml, that's they give you the measuring cups. Take this full of the LNU 25. If you
Mhm.
take this full and go to your bed, I guarantee you, when you get up in the morning, you're not gonna feel the same way. I laughed after I hung up and I said, oh please. So what could it be in that product, or what is this man giving me? What is he talking about? I took it, I went to sleep. And when I got up that morning, oh God, you'll never understand. When I got up that morning, I said to my husband, I said, Tony, Tony, something is wrong here. He said, what happened? I said, everything just seems bright. The sky looked brighter, the world looked, it was just, I can't explain it. I said, God, this must have been a miracle. Let me tell you, the old place looked different. My eyesight was brighter. Everything was just peaceful. So I kept looking just to see if, what is different? What is so different? So I said to my husband, I said, Tony, the feeling is gone. He said, what? I said, yes, I'm not feeling that feeling. So every day, he said to continue now by doing it twice a day, 15 ml, and take it twice a day for until it's done. And I keep taking it because the way I was feeling, I said, no, man. First, he gave me the St. John's wort and the cleanse, and he gave me the blood cleanse and the lymph node and all of those. So now I'm going to take the products because, man, if this is doing so good, I want to do what he tells me. I'm a doubtful Thomas in everything. I have to see something or someone has to go through something for me to believe, but I never had to do with this product. I waited for a while with them there, and so it was done. And when it was done, oh, I was so ready. I called before it was finished to get back that product. And as a matter of fact, let me show you something. Give me a second here.
Mhm.
She's gonna surprise us.
I love surprises.
Yeah,
Oh boy. She's bringing tears in my eyes.
I know.
So
Getting
Yeah.
red over here.
this is just a
Oh my gosh.
few, just a few. And when it came to the God formula and the new Genesis, I don't know
Mhm.
what is going on with these products. I have bags in my where I've done with. I just kept going. So after all of this, I kept doing my vitamins, the C, and I don't do small bottles. I do big bottles because I don't want them to be finished. You understand? So I have
Mhm.
lots of this all over where I store. But after all of that, let me tell you, I am a miracle today of these products. I feel good, and I don't know about you online. I had I had some wrinkles with the feeling that came upon me. I had wrinkles. My neck was sagging. My eyes were baggy. My mom looked at me one day and she said, Karen, what's going on with you? You look like you're about 80 years old. I have pictures. I wish I should have shown you them. And I kept taking those products. I feel good. I look good. The wrinkles are gone. And he said, Jackie, these products will make you feel 8 years younger. I feel 10 years younger every day. Believe me. And it's not
Mhm.
about you, sir. It's about the gift that God has given you. And today I just want to give God thanks. And foremost, because of all good gifts, they come from above. And we all know that, right?
Mhm.
So those the gift of him that he laid on your heart to do this product, or and these products I've found out to be a tremendous help to my health and my husband's health, because my
Mhm.
husband is now on those products. Doctors told him he would not move his head. Doctors told him he would not open his eyes. Doctors told him he would not this, he would not that. Doctors told me his brain was done.
Tell us what
I called
happened.
Dr. Ashton. He
Tell
said,
us what
Jackie, this
caused
is
that.
he
Tell
had
us
a
what caused. Hmm.
he had a terrible accident. So he was hit off his motorcycle in 2022 and he had severe brain damages. And everything I'm gonna tell you today was so. I said was because that's past. So all the four arteries to his brain were severely damaged. The brain stem, the doctor said, was done. He had so much blood in his brain, they said that blood would be there until he died. They gave him 6 to a year, months to die. He's going 2.5 years now. Okay? They said he would not recognize us. They said he wouldn't be able to do anything at all. Dr. Ashton prescribed some special medicines for him. He starts, the first time he looked up, we were shocked. Then he starts to follow by when you speak to him directions. So I told the doctors. And when I bring him to any appointments, the doctors are in awe. They can't understand. They said, is this the same man that so and so and so? So I told them to their face, I said, I have him on this naturopathic medicine. The name is NuSpecies. I showed one of the doctor. I get the okay from his doctor to give him the product. He said, listen, I can't tell you what to do here, but I'm a believer. He said, me and my wife take natural medicines. So I won't tell you what to do, but I read up on them and they're all good. And not just one. I have doctors all over that I trust to talk to. Okay. And they told me the same thing. So I went to another naturopathic doctor before I started taking Dr. Ashton's products. And she looked at them and she looked at me like, what are you doing here? She said, I must tell you that these products are excellent. They are good. She even took one for herself. And she took ingredients from some of Dr. Ashton's product to make her product. She told me to my face and she said, Jackie, keep on going to this man. The products are good. And I'm glad I didn't switch because, of course, I wasn't going to just take the products not knowing, not knowing you from anywhere or,
Hmm.
not knowing what is really in these
Hmm.
products. And
Hmm.
then I started now, after I spoke to Dr. Ashton, he said, do you believe that these products can help your husband? I said, I know they can. So he gave me certain ones. He was having blood clots. He was having so much different issues. And when I take him back, half of those issues are gone. He gave me the blood. He gave me, oh Lord, there's too much of them.
Oh, we lost her. Come back, Jackie. Maybe her phone died. You think her phone died? I want to find out why you use the word guarantee. What happened that you actually used that word? Because you never use
That's
that word.
yeah, it's caveman. I have never had anyone who take an ounce or 2 ounces or 3 ounces of caveman in the same day who didn't see changes for the better. So it's this one formula, as I've said in this program many, many times, and to so many clients. I personally believe it's the best product we have, especially if you take it an ounce or 2 ounces a day. And you know that you recall when you were going through issues some years ago, you were tested positive for Lyme disease. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And you were taking caveman 2, 3 ounces a day, and even with Nova's pregnancy, you were
Mm-hmm.
taking caveman 2, 3 ounces a day, and I think if it was a caveman, things would have turned out very, very differently. So yes, when it comes to caveman, I do make. So Jillian is taking me to task, Jackie. She's saying, "How I dare tell you that I guarantee that you take an ounce of a caveman and you're gonna see a change for the better." So she's challenging me here.
Because it works. You get results. Results are why I use the word guarantee. Listen, these
Yeah.
products work.
Tell us more about
Work.
Anthony. Tell us more about Anthony.
So Anthony now,
Hmm.
I have called Dr. Ashton like twice to let him see what's going on, and he himself was in awe, like, wow. So when I take him back to his appointments, the doctors are like shocked. They don't understand. They can't understand. But I told them straight up what I'm doing, the products I'm using. I'm not afraid. And they would not give me the okay because they don't want to mix the natural with theirs. And of course, in their world, they have to make their money. So they're not going to tell me, go ahead. But I'm going to let you all see my husband today. I wish I could show you before and after pictures. He is doing great. I took him to his appointment to see the neurology a couple months back. And when I got to the office, the doctor looked at me and said, why did you bring him here? What can we do? What are you expecting to see? I said, Doc, talk to him yourself and you will see. He said, what? I look at his chart here and all there is the diagnose and stuff. There's no way what you're trying to tell me. I said, Doc, please, just talk to him yourself. So he went over and he said, do you prefer me to call you Anthony or Tony? I said, ask him which of the names he wants. He said, do you want Tony? I said, if he closes his eyes, it's no. And if he looks up, it's yes. He said, do you want me to call you Tony? He looked up. He said, how old are you? And he gave all the ages. And when it got to 52, he looked up. He said, how many children you have? And he looked up. The doctor almost fainted. So he called in the top doctors and everyone else to come and see what's going on. And right away, the doctor looked at me and said, listen, I've never seen anyone like you in my entire life of practice. And I'm going to the front desk to make an appointment for him to get a test, which is the nerve. And I'm taking you myself. I need you to get this appointment. They took him in and they did the nerve test and he passed. He got 100 out of 100. His nerves are back.
Wow. Wow, I'm learning this now. That's amazing. Oh my
Everything
goodness.
they said, they looked at it and they are shocked. And he said to me, "Oh, doctor is pulmonary doctor is gonna be so happy because they were planning to do some machine, some pacemaker, something. They were just in awe." And I'm gonna let you see him, and Dr. Ashton, you can ask him, or I'll ask him 2 questions for you before I go. Well, let me tell you, I've found these products to be a tremendous help to me and my husband. And I have recommended it to just about everyone. If I see a dog on the street that's hopping and I can communicate with him, I would tell him, listen, you need to go to NuSpecies. And the benefit outweighs the cost. And I say this because when I kept ordering, I said, oh my God, some of these are expensive. I called him. I said, Dr. Ashton, some of these products are expensive. And he said, I'll give you a little discount, which they did. And then I remember one day I was sitting in my bedroom with my husband, in his room, because he's not in our bedroom now. He's in another room. And I heard a voice say to me, you would go to the doctor and you'd pay these thousands and thousands to get this done and that done. And just to spend 1,000 or 2,000 to get a product, you're complaining. And that's why I said that the benefits outweighs the costs. And we have a saying, I don't know if everyone online understands, where it says prevention is better than cure. You can explain that to your wife maybe later. And, I would not testify to something that I didn't truly believe in. And I'm a living testimony that these products work. They work. And I would tell anyone and everyone just to try. My workers are excited about it. Some of them, I have a few that said, oh, I have to get this, I have to get this. And as I said before, I've recommended a lot of people. I feel good and I want to remain feeling good and I want to
You
remain
look
healthy.
great too,
So
Jackie. You look great.
they don't understand. You could tell them how I was looking before. So
I dare not.
Can he?
I dare not.
take your vitamins, everyone. Take your products. After you get better, see, I have them all. I have them all. They work. But my number one product is this.
Yeah.
This is my number one. Love this. And as much as I said, it is, to me, one thing about this one, I said, God, it's so annoying to get this for my husband. I have to bore them and squeeze. I am praying that in the future, you'll have them in bottles like the God formula too.
The person who
very
can do
hard.
it for you, Jackie, she's
You have
right
to
there.
think
Jillian can do it for you.
think about the clients who cannot manage. He has to take, we have to use to give him his
Right.
medicine for
Right.
now. But I know that all
Okay.
that is gonna change soon.
Mhm.
So can I let you see him? You're not gonna know where he's coming from. I have pictures. I'll send them, and you could put up before and after.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm ready. But I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
let you see him just for a minute. God
Yes.
is good, and
Mm-hmm.
again, all the time. And I thank him for new species. Sorry.
Well, thank you for coming in today and for talking with us and sharing, your
Sorry.
great story. Hey, Anthony, how you doing?
Let me put him up. All right, Tony. So that's. I'm gonna close this window. Tony, can you see Dr. Ashton? If you can see him, if you remember this man, look up. You remember him? Look up if you remember that man.
Hey, Anthony.
You remember the new species products? Yeah? Yes. Look up
Mm-hmm.
again if you remember. Good job. Do you think those product works, Tony, from me taking them? If you believe it works, look up.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you. And are you feeling good? Are you feeling real good taking these products? Thank you. So
Wonderful.
Thank you,
is that
Tony.
I love his instantaneous response. You can tell
he's
that
opening his mouth now. You want to open your mouth, let Dr. Ashton see? Remember, he's your
he
doctor.
is.
Good job.
Wow. Words are not far away,
Can you do
Anthony.
a turn?
Wow.
Turn your head for him. Turn your head, let him see. Turn to me. Turn your head to me. Not your
Uh,
eyes, your head. All right, give them a smile.
it's so hard.
Give them a big smile.
I get it. I see it.
All right. So show them how you poke at speech. Push your mouth. Show them how you poke. Push your mouth out and smile. Thank you. And let them see you give me a
Beautiful.
big, big kiss now.
Oh, wow.
Mwah.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Tony, for that. Thank
That
you.
was beautiful. That
Amazing.
was that was beautiful. Amazing.
Yeah.
Jackie, that was
So my prayer is that you would reach the world with these products.
we're working on it.
They are great. And as I said
Thank you.
before, you're not working miracles, but your products does.
Thank
And
you.
I just pray that God will bless you and take you deeper. And I want him to just give you some products to do even more. Where you take it and the minute you take it, not just to wait till tomorrow, or you take
Working on
some.
it. Working on
Well,
it. Working
we
on
have
it.
to give the human body some credit because it has to do the work, right? Our
Yes.
products are just the tool, but the body
Yes.
was, as you said, made by God, and the body is designed to heal. It's
Yes.
going to do
Yes.
everything it can, and so Aston's goal is to just invent products that are as supportive to the body as can possibly be.
Well, I'm low now, so I'll be calling soon.
Well,
All
before you
right.
go, let's see if anyone has any questions for you.
Okay.
Um,
Yes, we've got
I
some
think they'll
tears
they'll
in the
they'll
chat.
type they'll type it in if they do.
June
But
says I'm
new
speechless.
stations.
Good. Good.
This is a wonderful lady, courageous lady, and I
Mhm.
don't have to say those words. You know who she is. You just met her, and you know what she's doing for her husband and her family is amazing. So if
I
you have
left
any
I left
questions,
my son out, Dr. Ashton. You remember he was going through a certain
Anthony
situation and
Jr.,
you helped him
yes,
also. I forget. He's
yes,
here.
yes.
Yeah, I forgot,
Well,
so
say hello for me.
I will. I will.
It
Hmm.
sounds like anybody who knows you is going to be blessed too now.
Yes.
Yes.
Once I hear the problem, I know what to tell them or what to do.
We're going to try to make it easier for you to keep spreading the word.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We
It's
we
we're
spread
gonna.
we spread truth.
Hmm.
We
Yes.
spread the truth. Yes.
Yes. Yes. We're happy to be part of it. Thank you
Yes.
so
So we
much
have
So
for
we have
being
lots
here.
of comments, Jackie,
Mhm.
in the chat,
yes.
and no one is allowed to speak, so they're making comments and showing
Okay.
tears and all of that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just let's
Great
lot of love
products.
for you,
Great.
lots of love for you and your husband.
Great. Great. And I'll
Yeah.
be back when he starts walking and moving and talking
Talking,
because I know it's
yes.
going to happen.
I see those lips. So when that happens, make sure you call me. I want to
I
be
will.
at least second or third
Yes,
to
I
see
will.
that. And I'm back. I'm very happy, Jackie, that those nerves have come back. You know, it's
Yes.
almost
Yes.
impossible to get nerves to
Yes.
reattach.
Yes. And I
And
remember you said to me, Jackie, don't worry. I know exactly what to do. You said, after you give him this, take him back to the doctor, and I want you to send me the blood work. And it's just, I want you to send me the blood work, and you'll tell me what it's saying and what is low. And then and I go back, everything is, especially with me. You remember, I have that perfect result with the blood work afterwards.
Mhm,
You remember?
I do.
This was how my vitamin D was giving a little trouble and everything.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blessings. Blessings to you all.
Well,
Jacqueline,
I
Margarita's
think
asking.
Anthony. Oh, go ahead,
Oh,
Joe.
sorry. Margarita was asking which products did your husband take because she thinks she missed it, but you didn't actually list the products. So,
Okay. So he took all the vitamins, but the main ones for whatever situation was going on with the blood and everything, Dr. Ashton recommended the new species. This was the last set, the God
new
Formula
Genesis.
2.
Okay.
He gave me the LU9
Yep, the new Genesis
Another
and the
25. Yeah.
25 and the 9 as well. Jackie takes the 9 as
Okay.
well.
and the
Okay.
9.
Mhm.
All the LU9 and the 25, they all do the same thing, but I do the 25 because I am someone that likes results quicker. So this is the stronger one. So that's why I
Mhm.
do this. But the 9 does the same thing. It might not happen right away as well as it might happen right away too. But I'd love to do the 25 because the 25 is the strongest one.
Mhm.
And the anti-inflammatory is good. And that was because of infections he was having over and over. And
Right, right.
this was the one I took, the upgraded
Mhm.
circulatory for the blood clotting.
Mhm.
Okay. Right. Because, he had an, Margarita, if you missed, he had a terrible motorcycle accident. So he had many, many complications. So it's not like these exact products would be something that necessarily somebody else would buy. Aston has customized all along the journey with Anthony's situation.
Yes.
Mhm.
So Jackie, I want new species in your building.
I don't mind.
I know
They
you
would
don't.
sell.
I know you don't. I want them right
They
there in your
would
building in your
sell.
office. So we're going to talk about that, and you're going to help all those people up there in Connecticut,
No problem.
and as many more as you can help. We're going to allow you to do that because you've
Yes.
been doing phenomenal already. And
It's just great. You hear, I mean, the product speaks for itself. So you're gonna always get good results because the product is doing the job. It's not like, okay, you get this product and when you go back to the doctor, the issue is still there, or it didn't do anything. You get something for the fever is still high. This product works. You just have to make sure you take them and take them the way you're instructed to do them. And
Mhm.
they work. Take them as directed. And man. So one of my worker here wants to know if you have anything for the tingle. She has tingleness in her ears.
Yes,
What?
you can text me her phone number.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're listening and they're here. And believe me, I have one lady here. I think she's a gift sent from God. She is on point with all the medicines. Did you give him this yet? Remember, it's 8 o'clock now and it's evening now and it's. I'm like, can I get a 5?
It's a
But
lot. You're doing a lot.
yes, Yes.
You are.
And I'm honored to do it. Even in
Mhm.
even in one piece, I'm honored to do it. I feel good because I'm seeing results. I'm going,
Yes.
as I said, I'm gonna have pictures before and after. I'm sorry I didn't do that because I have
That's
them in the
okay.
phone. I could show them, but next time.
It's
All
okay.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll let
So
everybody know that this interview happened in our next email, and we can include
yes,
the pictures in that.
yes, I will
Yeah.
do that. All
Okay.
right.
That'd be great.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank you,
so much.
Jackie.
Yes.
That
I
was
have to
Jackie.
go
wonderful.
to work. I should have been there from 9:30, but I would not miss this for anything.
Okay. All right. All
All
right.
Thank
right.
Thank you
you.
so
You
And have
all
a
much.
have a
great weekend.
great day. And again, God's richest blessings over this company and your products. Keep up the
Thank
good
Thank you.
you.
work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Bye,
Bye
everyone. Try the products. You won't regret it.
bye.
All
Oh
right.
boy, that was amazing.
Wonderful. That was amazing.
That was
Oh
amazing.
my gosh,
Oh
that was
boy. All
amazing.
right.
Thank you.